There we are. Hi guys, it's Dagonet. Good morning. I am coming to you from the Dragon Isles today. We are going to be working on leveling up my poor druid over here. I left her dancing in like a madman over in the Dragon Isles, and we're going to continue to work with her and see if we can get her up to level, well, she's 64 right now, so she's got 6 levels to go. I don't think we're going to hit 70 today, but we'll see. I think what I'm going to do is take her through one quest here, and then we're going to go over to Stormwind or actually over to Ironforge, and I'm going to put her through doing the Christmas quests, because hey, she might be able to go and beat on a Grinch or something, and that might work out. So we'll see. Lilira, let's get you out of your leaves there. She needs to go talk to a Koto.
Have you eaten?
I'm ready for my audience.
Oh, well.
The Maruk, too, have been plagued by these primalists. If Onora wills it, I will blow the horn of Dressal on the morrow to signal our accord with the green Dragonflight.
Marithra, daughter of Ysera, is grateful for your...
Grateful? Ha! Dragons only respect dragons. No Maruk blood will be spilled for them.
You are not the Kanematra, Balakar.
A true leader would never surrender this land to outsiders. You desecrate the memory of Maruk Thousand Bones, Serist.
Stand down.
No. These plains belong to the Maruk. And Marukai belongs to the Nakud!
Well, that's an unusual circumstance. Okay, dude, since you're now in charge.
My hearth awaits you.
That traitor's fool spits on the ground.
See you soon.
Balakar disgraces his clan. He leads them into the storm, blinded by his lust for power. Their betrayal reveals their fragility. Cut them down. Kill 10 Naruk forces.
Where will the wind take you? You pathetic excuses for Centaur are beneath me. But here, take care of these weaklings.
Well, I guess I gotta, like... just amble on down the road here and, Good morning. Hi, Elisa. Eva? Is it Alessa? Thank you for the follow. Three down, yay. I'm just doing a little leveling. I can call you Eva. Thank you. So what brought you to my channel today, Eva? You like World of Warcraft? I've been playing since 2005. Okay, this looks like a quest I need to take, so I'm going to grab it. We can get a decent helm update. That's cool. You see, I got to kill 5 more of these guys. I am streaming by myself. I'm streaming 3 days a week, and I do... Well, I should say I stream twice a week by myself. I stream 2 days a week with other people. All the classes. I play them all. I am an altaholic. My main is, well, I have traditionally played Warrior. I enjoy playing Warrior, but depending upon the expansion, sometimes Warrior just, well, let's be honest, Warriors never do very well. Am I a huge fan? I have been, but it's not the only game I play. I ended up branching out because a lot of my friends kind of got a little tired. I think with any game, it goes through cycles. And some expansions on big MMOs like World of Warcraft, for example, you know, sometimes they don't hit the mark very well, and that's happened a couple of times. Hopefully, it'll improve now that they've got new leadership and such. But the idea there is that there's other games out there, and I ended up getting asked to play Star Wars: The Old Republic and Final Fantasy XIV. So some of my old WoW guildmates play Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I got asked to come and heal in that group. And yeah, I play primarily healer for the groups there. And then an old boss of mine actually asked if I was interested in playing Final Fantasy, and that's how I got into playing Final Fantasy. So, and yeah, it worked out for me. So anyway, yeah, 3 different games. I haven't quite settled on which one I like the best, so I can't answer that question. They're all different. Right now, I just kind of solo my way through Final Fantasy. Oh, thank you. Niners. Even though they were losers. Let me figure out how to get up to the top. I think I've got to fly. So let me concentrate on what I'm doing here at the moment. There's a...
Where are your manners?
The path you have chosen is now stained with blood. Scout Tamul tried to warn us this might happen. She may have further suspicions. Complete the quest.
Be blessed with daughters.
Okay. I mentioned at the very start, where am I from? Well, I am from, born and raised in California. So that's where I'm from. How about you? Germany. Very cool. I was in Germany just once on a vacation many, many, many years ago. And that was back when the Rhone flooded and we couldn't get to any of the wine country. And it was just, yeah, anyway. I was there on a tour, but I love the country. I'd love to go back. I'm going to take my character to Stormwind, or to Ironforge, I should say, and I do that because I have 3 different health stones. One of them takes me to a garrison. One of them takes me to Dalaran from the Legion expansion. And, oh, I'm drinking coffee, but I do drink tea as well. And I like my coffee black like my soul. Iron Summit, Searing. I don't want to go to Searing Gorge. I want to go to Iron Forge. That's Burning Steps. I need to get to Dunmorrow. Iron Forge, there we go. Now my chicken, who can fly, is flying a chicken to Iron Forge. It was nice talking with you. I hope you have a nice evening in Germany, too. The YouTube I've made it kind of a place where I store all of my old streams, and I edit the living crap out of them. The older ones I didn't, but the newer ones I go in after. Well, I'm using OBS, and I've had to teach myself OBS over the last few months because I didn't know squat about any of the software. And then I also, for editing, I decided I didn't know anything about Adobe or any of those types of editing software, so I taught myself DaVinci Resolve. And so that's kind of where I'm from. I'm self-taught, and just, I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do in order to figure out how to do this. And definitely, just like my gaming, I'm not an expert on anything. So if people have ideas to share or suggestions, hey, I'm all for learning how to improve. So that's the whole thing for me. Oh, look, Santa's sleigh's here. How cool is that? I'm going to ride a reindeer for a moment here. Maybe they'll take me around. I'll get a ride. Oh, come on, giddy up. Yeah, you can't not like talking to people if you do this kind of thing, right, Eva? I mean, if you're putting yourself out there and you're wanting to talk to people or, show people your actual face and do all of that, then you have to learn, you have to love talking to people. And that's something I've always enjoyed doing. Some mornings it's a little harder to talk to people than others. Yesterday I had a really slow start. It was like I was dragging. I probably needed to drink about 4 or 5 cups of coffee in order to get myself going. I thought today was going to be another one like that, but it ended up being kind of an okay day, so I was happy with that. Now this is cool. I didn't know that I was going to be taken on a tour of Ironforge on Santa's sleigh. That's excuse me, Old Man Winter's sleigh. This is cool. I like that. All right, let's see. I know I need to talk to... Oh, how do I get off? Hello. Can't do that right now. He's not going to let me off. Oh, there we go. Exit. All right. Had to find the right button.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Grandfather Winter is here.
Keep it real.
Speak with Great Father Winter. He is located near the Smoky Pastures vendor area in Ironforge, which is just to my left. So, and you're a mean one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one too. Stolen treats and free medicine and the reindeer after defeating the abominable Grinch. And I did that one yesterday with my level 70. It was kind of a fun little raid. Got to wait for a bunch of people. And okay, Father Winter.
Watch your back.
Ho, ho, hello, I'm Great Father Winter, and I, courtesy of the fine folks of Smoky Wood Pastures, commercial, fresh from our farm to your plate as the Smoky Wood Pastures wholesome goodness would like to wish you a fantastic feast of Winter Vale. If you, talk about commercialization, if you've been good this year, maybe you will receive treats from Smoky Wood Pastures as your treat for the Feast of Winter Vale. Huzzah! I will
Off with you.
do that. I don't have that recipe, I don't think, in this particular. So they give you a recipe in this for this quest to make gingerbread cookies, and you have to gather. First of all, you have to make the cookies, but you have to get milk and eggs and spices. And the spices and the milk you can buy. The eggs, you will have to go and hunt down, but it's not a terrible reach to do that. So we're going to go do that quest real quick, because I have to go hunt and gather. Oh, one more present here. All these gifts. Yay! And let's see, I need to talk to one of these guys. Smoky Pastures. Is she the one that sells everything? Yeah, no, let's see. She sells all the goodies there, but it's going to be him, I think, that sells the stuff I need.
I got the best deals.
And then browse your seasonal wear. Okay, snowballs you can throw at people. Holiday spice. Gingerbread cookies. And then the milk you have to buy from someone else. So I got to find...
Keep it real.
I did this yesterday. It's like, okay, I wandered around for a while trying to figure out where do I buy the... Ah! Turned me into a reindeer. Yay! I gotta find where I buy the spices. I don't remember. I think one of these folks had... Barmaid, do you have any milk? There's the milk. I was right. Yay!
See you soon.
Let's see what gifts... Oh god, my bag is like chock full here. Okay, I need to learn how to do that. That'll open up one thing. And... oh, I could get rid of some of this stuff in my bag. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do anything here. Let me go to the bank. Oh.
What can I do for you?
Oh, let's see. I need to... I'm going to sell a couple of things here, because, like these shields, I don't... Oh, can I... They're soul-bound, so I can't do anything with them. I just sell them. That's it. And that I already have. Oh, I'll just have to destroy it. Okay. Delete. And my red socks I'll have to delete. Oh, the rest of this is cool. Repair and other stuff's all taken care of. Cool. All right. Now I'm going to go and fly out to where I can collect eggs. And I need 5 eggs, and the closest location for the eggs is Westfall. So I'm going to take a taxi to Westfall. First, let me clean my bag. There. Take me to Westfall. That's Stormwind, just below there. The pumpkin farm, Sentinel Hill, I think. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm hunting for eggs for... Okay, cool. Thanks for joining me again. Okay, Okay, cool. I responded this morning, so that's what I was... Okay, I responded to your question from yesterday this morning, so you may not have seen my response. But that's okay. I will let you know. But read my response and you'll see, okay? How's New York today? See, how many eggs do I have here? I've got 4, so I need 1 more egg, and then I can... probably I can get it off this flesh ripper. Okay. I will check out the Discord afterwards, okay? All right. Fair enough. Sorry. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. I don't have to go anywhere today, so maybe we can chat a little bit. See, there's a fire around here somewhere. There it is. They're cooking, so I should be able to cook. Let's see if I can make my cookies here. Okay, now I gotta find my cooking. There's cooking. I thought I had the recipe for... No, I don't need Legion cooking. Filter. Show learned. Show classic. There we are. Holiday cooking. There we go. Gingerbread cookies. Create them all. Well, my stream today runs until noontime, so I've got another hour and a quarter or so. So watch for me in about an hour and a quarter, hour and a half. Okay? So now I can take... I keep forgetting they changed everything here.
Hello.
You can ride fast now. But take me to Ironforge. There we go. I'm going to need to get in and start editing all my videos. I've got 3 videos to edit now. Since our group is not going to be leveling on Sunday, because that's New Year's Eve, I've got to jump on the jump on the wagon and get stuff going here. Otherwise, I'm never going to get caught up. All right, let's go turn in these cookies to Father Winter over here. Maybe I can beat the sleigh there. Oh, too close. Much too close. Hi, great Father Winter. Here are your goodies.
See you soon.
Complete 50 quests. Oh, I've done more than that.
Watch your back.
Let's see. I think now I've got the quest to go and get the Grinch. So let's do that. Which means I got to fly a little bit more. All right, I'm back. I got my coffee and I snitched a biscotti, and so I'm set. Let's go find where this beastie is. I could probably just follow this character up here. It's interesting. I have seen, I want to make sure I'm heading in the right direction. I am not. There we go. Now I am. I have seen different folks take the WoW art and render it in different engines and stuff. And it's amazing to see what people do with it. But just looking out at this is like, yeah, I kind of like their style. It's, you know, old school. I mean, we're talking flat trees. But honestly, it's, oh, they just finished killing. I gotta hang out and wait for a few minutes, but that's okay. I can do this. There he is, speaking of. And this should go very rapidly. Hey, that one's done. Oh. Stolen treats. I think that was it. I think I finished, yeah, I finished the quest, so now I just have to, like, go back to Ironforge. So we will take the long way home. Swoop. Swoop. And right down here. And there I am. And let's see, I gotta go over here to turn it in.
What's up?
I'm a mean one. Here are your stolen treats. And I get a stolen present. On Metzen. So, for those of you who don't know, Metzen is Chris Metzen, and he is one of the original game designers for this game. And he recently came back to Blizzard, so I think it's kind of cool that they have something in game recognizing him.
Keep it real.
I'm gonna talk to Great Father Winter again.
Great to
Hi.
meet you. Safe travels.
Simply abominable. Okay, I think I have finished all these quests here. So, Grind Gear Toy Gorilla. I'm gonna have to check that one out. And then, oh, I'm a leather worker, so I should be able to make those gloves. Cool. Yeah, yesterday I got a bunch of stuff that I couldn't use because I was on a character that's like a disenchanter and cloth wearer and stuff. And it's like, ah, well, that's useless. Oop, I didn't want that. I wanted that. So I could sell my junk and repair. Do I have any repair? No, no repair to work. Still can't use that. Who uses cloth? Oh, I can. All right. Something that drives me nuts is standing on top of the. Oh, got all kinds of stuff here. Please brew, share, and enjoy some steaming hot spiced apple cider with your friends through the holiday. Thank you. And oh, this is all the stuff that I gotta put all this stuff in the bank. Oh, that's interesting. This stuff is higher level, really? Did they give you? Oh well, let's see if that's actually true or not. Gloves? Yes. Well, let's get out of chicken mode here. Right, so gloves are higher. Pants higher? Yeah, a little marginally. And this is a ring that is higher. Which ring? By the way, I'm using pawn. This one is 350% better. All right, so we will do 350% better than that one. Man, this should like change my skills. Yeah, 2%. That's still an upgrade. And another finger. Let's see. This one's 53, 46. So 50 there. Any other upgrades? I don't see any other upgrades. So all the rest of the stuff. Okay, that works. Seal, nope, don't need that. All right, now I need to go, oh, portal of Dalaran. No, I need to go back to the islands. The Dragon Isles, so I can do my stuff I've actually said I was going to do today. Yeah, sorry, Danny, I didn't see the question. I do edit by myself. Because I don't have anyone. Well, first of all, I wanted to learn how to do it. And that's why I do it. Taught myself how to do it, and then I do the edits and all of that. So, yeah, I do okay with it. I don't do spectacularly. I've got a lot to learn. I need to go orientation. I need to go there. And where is that from where I am? It's not showing on my map, so... Oh, that direction. Okay. So let's see how long it takes me to get there. Flying. Perfect. That's where I needed to be. And see, I need to be downstairs? Of course. I need to the guard Ba here slain, so that's downstairs. So where is he? Oh, fine. Okay, you guys are going to be obnoxious. I'll just go down here and I'll come back. Target is dead. Getting a little faster here. I think I need to go back upstairs. Because the other guy's not down here, so you must be up on the next level. It says I've got 185 yards. Oh, the dude's over there. See, I'm looking at this. Oh, that's... never mind. That's something else. Fine. Alright, I gotta take a dragon over there. Hi, guard. Ready to meet your death or mine? One of the two. At least I'm not dying this time. Probably would have helped if I'd known that my armor was like, here, we're going to boost you to, or we're going to trade out your gear, but we're going to give you worse gear than you had to begin with. It's like, really? Give me some decent gear, please. Bonk. Hi.
Daughters of Tira, smile on
I
me.
get a 7% upgrade on my helmet.
Clan Nokud has made their choice. They betray the Maruk for power.
The storm crests the horizon. It grows dark.
My promise to the emissary stands. It seems the Maruk and the dragons need each other once again.
Yes, we
Have
do.
you eaten? Cons, ready your clans
Marukai. I've earned
for
the
war.
achievement.
Outsider,
For the progress.
you must be the dragon seeker Sansok Khan told me about. If you aim to help the dragons, you can help us.
I am helping the dragons. So, Balakar will marshal his forces for war. I will do the same, but we are outnumbered. The dragons have asked for our aid, and we can use their help to even the odds. To answer their call for an alliance, I must blow the horn of Drushai. Drusaha. Well, okay, Drushai. I leave it at that. But I need Onhara's I need Anhara's blessings. Will you help me? Go to Tirakai and deliver my declaration of war to my lieutenant, Jabatai. He will marshal my forces and direct you to the mystics who can find Anahara. Okay. Deliver the Kanam Mantra's message to Consguard Jabatai at Tirakai. Cool. All right. Thank you. I will take that.
Make haste. We must rally our
Do I have
forces
another-
and find Onara before Balakar can bring his army to bear.
All right, and I've got another quest over here, down below, apparently. Let's... Where is it? Is it inside? Yes. What's this? Oh, the quartermaster.
Greetings.
Hi, quartermaster. Sharing the bounty.
Farewell.
Dragon Rider, you help always make us prosper. And in Maruk fashion, tradition, that means you share in this bounty. So take this and know that as long as I have anything to say about it, you're always welcome to in Marakai. Thank you.
Care for the land.
I don't know what was in there. Dragon Isle supply cache. Okay. And what else is here? Is there something else? Keeper of renown. Orientation. Oh, I guess I need to talk to him too. Hi. You may speak, outsider. Before you ask, yes, the reach is far from the Anhara plains. The Horde, the Alliance, and the Drakthir, they were all there for us when we needed help against the Balakar Khan. We stood together against the Primalists. Now the Drakthir have a chance to rediscover their past. Civil war has spread through these lands just as it did through ours. I will do my part to help. Cool.
Fight with fury, then rest.
Thank you for that. I'll take the credits and get out of here. All right, where do I need to go? Deliver the message and go someplace. Over there, 1,000 yards or so. And a little bit more. In for a landing. Ooh, crash. Oh, inside. Hi, mind if I bring my dragon in? I just come dragging in.
Traveled.
What do you want, outsider? Oh, come on. People, like, be nice. Jabbatai reads the message. His face grows more and more concerned.
Where will the wind take you?
The Nakud are powerful and have many allies. It will take all we have to withstand them. Lilira, you have the Kanam Matra's trust. Her orders were to rally our friends and prepare our people. I need your help. Join Hojin to mobilize the remaining Khonsguard. Alert Scout Ken Yug to possible Nakud incursions, inform Agura to expect wounded, and tell Gensai to prepare our provisions. As for the Mystics, I believe they left recently. I will see if any remain in Terakai. Communications. Do all that, and you'll get a pair of pants.
Go well. The Maruk have not seen such a massive conflict for generations. This war will spread across the entire plains.
Okay. So I need to go talk to someone who's only 252 yards away. So I will turn into a reindeer and go do that. Giddy up.
What do I
Where's that crate of bush fruit we... Oh, I already gave it to Boku, father. Clan Nakud has declared war. Jabbatai asks that you provide provisions.
come back with more coin?
Or why are we... just some trouble on the roads? Best we stay Terakai for a while. Right, and the next person I need to talk to is Hojin. Are you Hojin? I can't tell because you got talkie above your head. You are Hojin. Okay. Hi, Hojin.
This is sacred land.
Balakar has declared war on the Kanam Matra, and they want you to ready the Khonsguard.
Care for the land, and it will care for you.
Okay. Who? I am a leather... Am I a leather worker? Yes, I am. You got anything for me?
Look at you.
Look at all these recipes. Well, I gotta... Okay. I gotta do all these, Wow. I haven't done a lot of stuff. Let's see if is any of this stuff better than what I currently have? I can't do male. She's leather wearer. Oh, yeah, that's right. 44. I can actually use some of this stuff. The tunic, yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay. I gotta remember, I gotta come back to her. Make a note. Where did I put my pen? Oh, it's over there. Hang on a second. Gotta make notes. I make notes for myself so I remember what I'm doing, because I am an old dude and I forget. So, Ekhai, leatherworking, and where am I? Tirakai. I will have to come back off stream and do this. Okay, cool and groovy. Blacksmithing. Can you repair me, please?
Health?
Thank you.
Ancestors protect you.
And you can now choose a skinning profession. Ah, that's all right. Want to finish this quest. Let's do that. I'm going to go and figure out how to do professions because I have not figured that out in this. And they completely changed all the professions in World of Warcraft. So some people have said it's better. Some people say it's worse. Gonna have to check it out.
Be blessed with daughters.
Thank you. And Scout. Hey, Scout, what's going on?
What roads have you traveled? Care for the land, and it will care for you.
That is a rule to live by. Care for the land, it will care for you. Unfortunately, I guess we haven't figured that out. See, I have a flight path up here I need to grab. New location, yay!
You returned. Have you relayed my orders? See
Yes,
you
I
soon.
have. Boku the Mystic. The Mystics were called away to Ridgewater Retreat a few days ago, but one Mystic remains. His name is Boku. He can be found on top of the hill at the Onoron Shrine. He's just an initiate, but he should be able to commune with Onohara and acquire her blessing. With Onohara on our side, we might be able to win this war before it starts. All right.
Go
I will
where
go and
should
talk
warn
to
you. Boku has a
this
bit
rookie.
of a self-confidence problem. Rest assured, he's an excellent mystic.
Okay. I think. Oh, well, that's reassuring. Put on my new pants. Up and away. Bonk.
Onara, where is your song? Your name is whispered on the wind.
No, Onara did not send me.
Follow your heart.
Now I know how to pronounce it at least. Onara. I can't hear Onara at all. I'm just an initiate, and it seems like Onara has withdrawn her blessings from me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Boku starts digging through a satchel. When my mentor assigned me to this clan, she gifted me with these totems. She said they would empower me if ever I doubted myself. Will you help me place them? I will try to call upon Onara one more time. Place the empowerment totems around Boku.
Go. Place
Do
the
I look
totems
like a
while
shaman
I
to
try
you?
again
Come
to
on.
commune with Onara. Onara, heed me. Your people need you.
Okay.
Have I offended you, Wind Mother?
No, but you're offending me. Grow a pair.
I am just a lowly initiate. I need your guidance.
Rookie.
I hear nothing. I am not fit to be a mystic.
Okay.
See what others
Still
cannot.
nothing. Not even a sigh from Onara.
Fair skies, friend.
I'm sorry. I failed to commune with Onara. You will need someone else to fulfill the Kanam Matra's request. Several days ago, my fellow mystics were called to Ridgewater Retreat on an urgent request from Tagira Khan. They should still be there. Meet me outside of town. The least I can do is show you the way. Meet up with Boku and travel to Ridgewater Retreat.
Bless you.
Now, the last person
Stay
I
safe.
met up with,
Meet me outside Tirakai when you are ready. I will guide you to Ridgewater Retreat.
yeah, the last character that I traveled with got killed. I'm not very lucky. We'll see how that goes. Here's all. Is this his stuff? Ooh, that doesn't look good. I took his belongings. Now, where is he? Oh. He just dumped his stuff and ran? See? An unidentified centaur. Is that him? This is not Boku. Some of the centaur's wounds look like they were inflicted with magic. Perhaps he is one of Boku's attackers. The dead centaur's hand is clutching an object. Prying it loose will take some work. Oh, and yet I've got these guys. Fine. All right, that was... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to eat food instead of using my mana here. I've got a ton of food in my bag, so I might as well use it. And my food is too low. Because I got 79, 82. How much health do I have? I forget. Well, I'll figure that out later. Hella health. 100,000. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get some more food. But that's okay. I will. Is that beaucoup?
And so,
Yes.
the storm begins.
What can we do? Calm heart, clear vision. Follow your heart.
I barely escaped that ambush with my life. I'm lucky my fellow mystics weren't so lucky.
We must delay the Nokud as long as possible to buy time for the Kanamatra's plan.
What's this dude doing? He's just like laying there?
Greetings.
Covered in wounds and burns. Looks like he was struck by lightning.
Blessings to you
Oof.
for the road ahead.
I gotta take 2
We
quests.
are depending on you.
Boku asked why I sent a message calling all mystics to Ridgewater Retreat. I sent no such message. Balakar purposely drew my mystics into a trap to cripple Clan Onir. But there may be a second reason. The Nokud are gathering mystic totems, as many as they can find. These totems are blessed by Anara. The Nokud motives in this are unclear, but we cannot allow them to take Anara's gifts. Recover as many totems as you can. Gather 8 bundles of totems from Nokud at Ridgewater Retreat.
Allow the wind to
And
bend,
then
not break. Go
take
now.
this one. Let's
All
see.
will be
According to
well.
reports, Nokud were accompanied by an outsider wielding never-before-seen magic. This outsider tore through our ranks like a tempest. If the Nokud have allies who can wreak this much havoc, we must find out as much as we can about them. I have sent my Onara Ohuna Altan to find this outsider. She may not have flown back. I am concerned, Lilira. Can you search for clues about the outsider and see what has become of Altan? Rescue Altan and search for clues about the outsider. Okay.
Always
My Khan, I have failed as a mystic. I cannot commune with Onara, and the Kanamatra needs her help.
We cannot hear the Wind Mother's song either. The storm has cast a cloud over her. It is not your fault, Boku.
I keep telling this guy he's got to grow a pair. Every time I get up from my chair, my seat rises up a couple of inches, and it's like, wait a second, I wasn't that high when I sat down. There we go. Got to get back to where I was. I need to jump over there for 100 yards over this direction. Oh, we got these guys I got to kill. All right. Let's see. Make sure I'm buffed up. I like when I could skin my targets. That's kind of nice. Bundle of totems. So who's going to come down first? Bet you this one does. So we'll take him out first. Two totems. Three totems. Okay, there's two of those guys. There's one over here. We'll go after the one. Oh, he's a spear thrower. Great. Kapow. And he didn't cough up a totem. Bummer. Let's go this way. Kapow. Do you give me a totem? Totem, please. Totem! I'm halfway there. Glad the birds disappear after I wipe out their owner. I think there's marauders next. If I hit that marauder, am I going to pull all... I'm going to pull two. Two totems. Need to heal up. Not gonna worry about the bird because it's gonna come after me anyway. But now I know if I get the owner. Oh, that one didn't disappear. Maybe because he wasn't the owner. Just a random vulture sitting around. It's okay, I can skin him. So I still need one more totem. How about this one over here? Uh-oh. I should have gotten the hunter. Okay, back up enough. Maybe I can get him. Eight totems. And then I need to go onto the other side of these guys. It's Sheila. Not Sheila. No, that is not her name. It is Shella. And the Windbinder and Altan, Clan Onir. Oh, okay. I guess I need to like wipe her out. Is that what I need to do? Altan freed and the Ridgewater retreat orders. Okay, so let's do this. Keep standing in the stuff. Stop standing in the stuff. Come on, Dag. Do better. Altan has been freed. And I got the orders. So I'm going to heal up and then fly back. What's going on here? Oh, professions. Yeah, I need to do my leather working. All right, I said I would do that later, not right now. Leveling is the important part. One more.
I am unworthy of this task. Should it not fall to you?
Oh, this guy's still whining.
Clan Onir. You, Boku, must find Onara. What would you ask of Onara?
Some Ohuna were blessed by the Wind Mother. We call them children of Onara. When a mystic passes on, if they are worthy, a child of Onara soars down from the heavens. The Ohuna takes the mystic spirit to Windsong Rise, where they may become one of the wind, with the wind and sky. The child of Onara is normally a rare sight, but today, yeah, we rescued one.
All will be well.
The totems are infused with Onara's wind magic, yet the Nokud have abandoned her teachings. What are they up to?
Always know the direction of the wind.
So many totems, so many fallen mystics.
Allow the wind to bend you.
Taken by storm, I have suspicions about the identity of this new Nokud allies, but I must be sure.
We are depending on you.
So, we are at war with both the Nokud and the Primalist. Now that it is even more critical that we get on Nara and the dragons on our side. Thank you for your assistance, Libra, and thank you for saving Altan. So I'm going to get some new gloves.
Go now. All will be well.
Rare upgrade. Cool. I will take that. Let's see, rotten, well, yeah, it's not better, but I'm going to, all right, I added it, so now it's collected. Okay, and now I have my gloves. Let's see, the Nokud are collecting totems. The Primalists are capturing Ohuna, and Onara is silent. Whatever the Nokud plans are, we must foil them. You and Boku must travel to the Windsong Rise. Our enemies are likely there already. Search the Onara there. If her children are in danger, we will undoubtedly go to them, and we must help. The Wind Mother is powerful, but I fear that these Primalists are capable of. Meet Boku at Windsong Rise. Okay.
We are depending on you.
And
By your leave, my Khan, I will find Onara.
let's get on.
I have faith in you, Boku. We
Yes.
all do.
Now, if you only had faith in yourself, young one.
This cannot be. Even Balakar would not dare. Oh, did you want to
Balakar
talk to
and these
me?
Primalists have trampled on our most sacred beliefs.
Fair skies, friend.
So I've got 3 quests and 4 minutes.
Go where the wind takes you.
So I'm going to take these 4 quests, and then I'm going to stop.
Follow your heart. Fair skies, friend.
3 quests.
Bless you. Stay safe.
And
Something is
I
at the top
think
of the
that...
rise. I will take a side route. Meet me up there.
All right, I will eventually, but not right now. So I think this is a really good place to call it a day for my leveling stream. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Definitely have a good evening. Love you all. Happy New Year, and see you soon. Bye now.